So let's get started. Thank you once again for joining us. Welcome to Forever, welcome to the presentation, and welcome to our this presentation called Grow with Promo. Today, I'm going to be going over a lot of different information, so pay attention because there's a lot to cover. So today, I'll be going over these topics as far as promotional products and our promo.forward.com offering. First, I'll be covering the promo products industry, the marketing benefits and profit potential that promo products brings to not only you, but your customers, especially things that you should communicate to your own customers about promotional products. Some key market opportunities, what markets are ripe for promotional products, how to get started selling promo products, especially in regards to those markets and how to package deals for them. And then finally, the benefits of using Forever. So I'll do one last check here, make sure everybody can see me, can hear me. Please type it into the question box to make sure that you guys can hear and see me. And then after that, we'll get started. Okay. All right, yeah, you guys, it's good, yeah? Okay, awesome. You guys can all see me, you guys can all hear me. Let's get started. All right, so first, we'll cover the promo products industry and why it's so big. It's very profitable, but at the same time, there's some things that you should be aware of. The promo product industry is incredibly profitable. It is $15.6 billion of revenue so far in 2021. It's actually up 4.63% from last year. It is down from 2019, about $6 billion, but again, that's more because of the whole, pandemic situation and everything. But we do see the trend going upwards, and especially the fact that it's up 4% already this year, even from last year. It shows the promotional products are coming back, the profit potential is there, and it's the right time to start offering this sort of service to your customers. So if you did want to get into the promo product industry, some of you especially might know about some of the challenges around promotional products. There's a lot of different products to choose from. There's so many products, especially from whether it's a decorator or a vendor or a different association that will give you access to different products. There's so many different kind of channels and people to go through to start offering promo, and it kind of provides offers this challenge to the promo industry. And that's why there's a lot of vendors, even maybe some of yourself, who focus mainly on promotional products because it is such a challenging industry. And then finally, with print, most of you are probably familiar with the print process. There's kind of, some key points on how to do print artwork and everything versus promotional, where you have silk screening, you have heat stamp, you have all these different types of print abilities that go on to different types of promotional products that you kind of have to be aware of and know. And so, even though there are these challenges out there in the promo product industry, it's still incredibly profitable and incredibly successful to get into it. So why is that? Why do people love promo so much? Why do businesses love promo? And why do vendors like yourself love promo and love offering promo to their own customers, even though it's so complicated? Well, there's two things: the efficiency of promotional products and the impact that promotional products makes on the retail customer or the end user. So first, let's talk about how efficient promo products are, especially based on other forms of advertising. For example, when we're talking about impressions, these are branding impressions for promotional products versus other forms of advertising. On the right, you'll see, kind of general forms of advertising: billboards, cable news, newspapers, radio. It's much lower than a promotional product. And why is that? It's about the key impressions that those type of advertising makes. When you think of a billboard, very passive form of advertising. It's up on the wall, up over a freeway. Excuse me. It's a very passive form of advertising. Same with cable. sure, you know, it's rolling in front of your face, you know, on the TV screen, but are you paying attention? You know, is anybody else, you know, do you skip through the commercial? It doesn't create a really good type of impression that promotional products makes. And when you think about a promotional product, a bag or a pen, that tote bag will go with somebody. It was a recipient of somebody who likes that brand, and it creates that connection. And once you have that connection, they'll take that to the gym. Everybody at the gym will see it. They'll take it to the market. Everybody at the market will see it. So that's how it creates this really wide variety of chances to imprint their brand and their message on a variety of different markets, a variety of different people. And that's why one of the reasons why promo product is so great. And again, it also increases the amount of impressions, which in turn lowers the rate of success, or lowers the rate of cost per impression. So for example, here you can see this chart here where promo products overall cost about the same as email marketing. And think about that. Email marketing is a virtual form. It doesn't really take much to create an email. And email in general is almost considered like, you know, a super passive form of advertising where, you know, it's like considered spam. It gets into, you know, your list of all the emails that you have. And, you know, whether people will see it or not, who knows? Promo products is a physical form of advertising where you can take this around. Somebody will take this around to their gym to walk their dog, you know, to their neighborhood and everything. This costs just as much as an email as far as impressions go. So it's a really, really great type of advertising. It also makes a very quality impression. And when I talk about quality, you know, versus an email, email again is very, you see it in the email, a customer will see it, a retail customer will see an email and read through it and say, okay, thank you, you know, and then move on with their life. Whereas if you gave this to a customer, to one of your customers, or even your customer gave it to one of their customers, it's a thankful kind of recipient. It's a thankful kind of impression. It's more loyal. It's more meaningful to them. So it creates that favorable impression of their brand. 82%, in fact, it creates that increase in favorability of 82% for a brand, which in turn could actually boost sales of up to 30% for that brand. And that's a really big benefit that you should communicate to your own customers. You know, when you're offering promo to them, communicate that, because it's a really strong point of why promotional products create such a good marketing impact. Not only that, but 40% of people who receive a promo product will keep it for at least 10 years. So that's another really key thing. That's 10 years of brand impression in front of somebody, 10 years of going to the market, 10 years of going to the gym with this, you know, going on vacation, 10 years of a brand on a piece of packaging with, you know, maybe a phone number or contact information or whatever it might be. I mean, it's such a great form of advertising. It's such a great way to make that impact and impression for a brand. And again, these are things that you guys should be communicating to your customers when you're offering promo as a more complete marketing plan. Okay, so now let's take a look at what the profit might be for you offering a promo product. Typical markup that we've seen is 40 to 60% for any promo product that we carry. Every market is different. I highly recommend, you know, I kind of always say this, but highly recommend you take a look at your market and make sure, you know, what other promotional product sellers are selling it. You know, your markup might even be 70, 80, 90% for something, you know, especially on the type of promotional product where something like a pen might be on the lower end, where a backpack might be on the higher end. So make sure to take a look at that. But right here, we have a 60% representation of total markup. Your profit for, let me get this book here, a book like this, exactly this one. Nice little notebook, has like a kind of nice soft feel cover, you know, lots of different pages in here so people can write their notes. Has a little branding on the back of there from us. This book will give you a profit of $318 for 150, based on the pricing that we have on the website right now, if you do a 60% markup. And if you're offering this to your customer and they're selling it as a retail product, this will net them even more. And you can see the total retail sale. Again, this is based on like a $14.99 retail sale, but again, it varies. You can even sell for $10 and still make a ton of profit. Your customers will be able to make a ton of profit. So keep that in mind, especially because of the type of artwork that this requires, right? Versus a business card, versus a direct mailer, where you have a lot of elements, you have a lot of pictures, fonts, graphics to worry about on a business card or a postcard. This really only requires a logo and maybe a phone number. Very simple artwork, low amount of effort on your part to be able to create this artwork, right? So just keep that in mind, especially when you're talking about profitability. You know, to get to $300 in profit, how many postcards do you have to sell? Do you have to sell a brochure? What do you make on a brochure right now, right? So keep that in mind. All right, so let's take a look at some of the key market opportunities that we see in the promotional market right now. So real estate is probably the biggest one. They're one of the biggest purchasers of promotional products, whether it be an open house, a real estate event, you know, they're going and visiting customers. They all tend to bring a pen with them. They tend to bring like these notebooks and drop them off or something like that. And think about the cross-sell opportunity. If a real estate customer comes to you and they say, oh, I need some more business cards, I need notepads, I need some signage for, you know, a house that I'm doing, you know, what are they doing? Ask them. Ask your customers. Oh, is it for an open house? Oh, I recommend doing pens. I recommend doing notebooks. You know, maybe even a flashlight. When you're thinking about the real estate market and, you know, markets in general, there's generally two types of different promotional product sales that you want to think about: the giveaway type and then the kind of retail sale type, right? The real estate market is more a giveaway type, where a real estate agent will give them a pen, give away a flashlight, maybe even a backpack or something even nicer. If they just sold a house to somebody, they'll give something, you know, kind of a nice promo product to somebody as like a memorable thing, but they tend to be more giveaways. So the lower cost of entry, you know, they'll want to reduce the amount of cost that they're paying, especially because since they're giving it away to everybody. So make sure to think about that. And some good items for the real estate market: pens, flashlights, notebooks, kind of more lower cost items that they can very easily not think about and give it away. So let's take a look at some of the reasons why promo products are great for real estate markets. Real estate is all about getting their name out there to everybody, making that direct connection with somebody, because the more favorable impression that customer has of them, the more word of mouth. The number one thing with real estate agents is word of mouth, right? So when you look at a pen or a notebook, studies have found that people will keep a pen for an average of 9 months. They'll keep a desk accessory like a notebook or maybe like a little USB charger for at least 13 months. So that for a real estate agent, and these are again benefits that you should communicate to your real estate agent customers, or even customers that you might think fit this type of market, that's 13 months, over a year of that person's name, that person's brand and phone number even in front of them, right? It's kind of like even service industry people like plumbers, electricians, that sort of thing, air conditioner people. The more they can stay in front of their customer and make that favorable connection, the better it is, okay? Because that customer will remember their phone number, will remember their name. All right, let's take a look at a different market: education. Education is another really big market, especially right now, back to school season. A lot of schools are setting up and preparing for people coming in, recruiting, sporting events, football games, homecoming dances. Really great market. This is a more fundraising aspect of things. So educational schools will tend to purchase things that they can resell to make a profit on. So when somebody is coming to you, when one of your educationals is coming in and they want to print like a football banner, ask them, oh, so you're having a sporting event? Are you doing fundraisers at that sporting event? You know, like maybe I can offer you something like that. We have Can koozies that are really great for that. They sell these at the little student stores. They sell these at football games. They make a really nice profit as far as resale value goes. Alumni will buy, you know, stadium cushions. Let's take a look at the stadium cushion, for example. Stadium cushions are super popular, especially for football games because, you know, they tend to be outside, you know, in bleachers and everything. Stadium cushions are really great. Imagine a school's brand on a stadium cushion, right? And you're offering it to your customer, and your profit for this, you know, for 100, as you can see here, is about $167. But the profit to them, if they sold this at their student store, if they sold this at their game, they could sell this, you know, stadium cushion for $10 up to $12 a retail sale. And on 100, that's $852 that school gets to take into their pocket. $852 that they can put into the football, you know, plan. That's a great benefit that you should be communicating to your customers. That's how you're going to get the buys for promotional products. Really great for nonprofits, educational industry, like I mentioned. So, you know, keep these numbers in mind and communicate those benefits directly to your customers. Just to cover a couple different markets for promotional products, some of the biggest purchasers: education, automotive, churches, nonprofit associations, like I mentioned, fundraising, really great for that. Hospitality, construction. Construction is another super huge market, especially right now. A lot of construction happening, a lot of homes being sold, a lot of homes being created. That's another great market. And then, of course, like I mentioned, real estate, again, really great market right now. And just remember, like, the key thing to keep in mind about promotional products is why the customer is using it, what they're going to be using it for. Is it a giveaway type item, or is it more of they want to sell it to their customer? Because there's kind of two different types. So think about it that way, okay? All right, so let's get started selling promo. Now that you know some of the key benefits and key communication to give you to your customers, let's see how you can start selling it. And what we recommend doing, and what we've seen in the industry that works the best, is really to leverage your own customers. Your customers are probably already buying promotional products from somebody else. Why not offer it to them? You can be that one-stop shop for them to do print, marketing, and promotional products, right? And what we've seen is that the success rate of selling to you know, your current customer list is 60 to 70% of selling them new products, 60 to 70%. So it's a really high margin, especially when it comes to offering them new things. Be proactive. Always ask them, why do they need to print? You know, when they come up and say, oh, I need a business card, or I need a direct mail piece, I need a brochure. Why are they printing that brochure, right? Do they have a promotion coming up? Do they have a marketing campaign? Are they a grand opening? Is it a new business? These are all key questions that will lead you into being able to offer the right promo product as well as part of a complete marketing campaign. Especially get to know the gateway products when you're putting together these packages. Pens, tote bags, drink insulators, low-cost items that are very widely used in many different markets, that are not only low risk to you, but low risk to your customers as well. Again, pens, tote bags, and drink insulators are really the kind of key items. These are like the business card type items to be able to get a business, you know, to start purchasing promo, to get into a business. And again, you know, it's about creating those product packages, right? Or those marketing campaign packages, being a good marketing partner, making your customers more successful. And that's what it's really about, making them happy, so that way they spread the word about not only your business, but they keep coming back to you as repeat buyers. You know, not only for print products, but also for the promotional side. All right. So finally, let's take a look at the benefits of using 4over for all your promotional product needs. We have a really great offering on our promo.forward.com website. You know, you can get all your marketing services. One of the key benefits of doing promo with us is the fact that you don't have to figure out all that complex business that I was kind of talking about in the beginning, where you don't have to find different vendors, you don't have to join associations. You're part of our association already. You know, you have access to hundreds of thousands of different promo products right at your fingertips. Promo.forward.com. We also have a mobile site that's brand new, so definitely check that out. It's a pretty familiar ordering process. You're going to get communicated with the same exact customer service people. It's not a different set of customer service people. Same type of method. And the best part about it is that we've curated the product listing on the website. So you can go on there and you can rest assured that we've done our research of what products are selling the most. We have the connection with all the vendors. So we have curated the list for you. So you can rest assured that these are like some really, really great promo products, high quality promo products that you can purchase to offer to your own customers. And not only that, you already have an account. You don't have to re-register. You don't have to, come up with a new username and password. The same exact username and password that you have for trade or for forward.com is going to work on promo.forward.com. And you don't have to register again. You just enter the same exact username and password that you use on trade. You can log in and find out right now what kind of promo products that we have. All right. And then just to give you a glimpse of all our different, some of our different categories as far as promo products, I did bring some in right here. This is a aluminum bottle, really nice. These are super, super popular. This is, I believe, a silk screen printing on there. So really nice, durable aluminum bottle. Can koozies, these are super, super popular. This is, Manuel, this is like, not number one, but it's like top 10, right? At least.
It's top 5.
Oh, it's top 5. Okay, so top 5, one of our top 5 products, the can koozie, believe it or not. This is another really great one, super low cost of entry. We have low minimums on our website for a lot of these promo products, so make sure to check this one out. Mugs also. This is a nice looking mug here. That notebook that I kind of mentioned to you guys, these are super, super popular as well. It has like a nice feel to it. And then tote bags, nice looking tote bag right there. Again, I think the tote bags and the water bottles are probably the nicest ones that we offer, because people will take them everywhere with them. They'll take them to the gym, they'll take them to the market, traveling, whatever it might be. They're super useful. The more utilitarian promo product might be, the more use they'll get out of them, which means even more impressions, right? So always keep those kind of key thoughts in mind. Thank you so much. Hoping to see you guys next time for our next webinar. Thank you.